That is just unbelievable, frankly. I mean, today started off really slow, but it's just ended up turning into a great day. Pine, diamondback, and coachwhip all at this second spot of the day. The first spot, we just had the one diamondback in a hole.
Back in 2022, I partnered with the Orianne Society for the first time to help organize a raffle for snake conservation. The goal of this raffle was to help raise money for the Orianne Society and provide an opportunity for the grand prize winner to join myself and Ben Stegenga on a survey for the eastern indigo snake. The 2022 raffle was a great success and we raised over $10,000 for snake conservation, so we decided to do it again in 2023. Once again, we raised over $10,000 for snake conservation for our second consecutive year, and when January rolled around, it was time for our raffle winners field trip. Unfortunately, the first couple of dates we selected had very, very unfavorable weather, but luckily Lydia and Brian were flexible and we were able to get out on a very nice weekend a little bit later in the year. This is how it went.
All right, guys, we are out here with Lydia and Brian and Ben. We are getting ready to survey this sandhill for snakes. So, feels pretty great out here, and it's only going to get better as the day goes on. All right, well, there's our first evidence of snake. Big indigo shed. All right, well, Ben just spotted in that hole our first diamondback of the day. It's definitely down in there, so I think we're going to try to wait this one out, but snakes are close to the surface. All right, guys, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it appears that our diamondback friend is not going to be coming out. And actually, looked like he went further into the burrow on our second check. So we're going to probably move to a different site and hope that we have better luck there. Because we pretty much checked everything here multiple times and have not seen anything but the one diamondback and an indigo shed. Well, after the better part of the day, I approached this beautiful tortoise burrow and saw this guy hanging out. He'd just come out of it.
It looks a lot smaller when he's curled up.
That was a gorgeous snake. Really good yellows on this one. All right, well, this guy is a little bit disgruntled with us. It's pretty warm out here and very sunny, so obviously he is hot and bothered with our presence. So we're going to return him to his burrow and hope to get an indigo. But at least we got a snake on the day. Well, we saw 2 diamondbacks, but the first one was pretty deep in a hole, and he didn't show any signs of coming out. Dude, you really just don't want to go in that burrow, do you? It's like, yeah, I'm good. I know what's down there. Can you not? This is really something else. Oh. Safety! All right, well, it was great to finally get a snake out in the open. We're currently working a burned area to end the day. Some nice gopher tortoise burrows out here and also lots of nice stumps, but the visibility is just hard to beat. You could see anything right now in this habitat because it's just so freshly burned. So hopefully we can get one more snake on the day out here, and if not, we'll probably go grab dinner. All right.
I didn't see where I was.
Lydia just spotted a coachwhip.
Yeah, I was like, why did you just grab it?
How's it going?
That's such a cool NC too, just coiled up in the open. You want to grab him, Lydia? He probably won't bite you, but you never know.
I've been bitten before. Hey, big guy.
Wow!
I know, I made him.
Yeah.
You know, big guy. I know, you made it.
That's a big snake. That's a big snake. That is a big coachwhip.
How long do you think he is? About 4 feet?
That's probably a 6-foot snake.
You think he's 6?
Yeah.
I think it's
They
really
don't.
close.
They don't look as long as they are because they're so thin. But
Okay.
you know what?
Yeah, that's a 6.
That's a big snake.
Wow.
So cool. No indigo today, but we did get a nice big cooperative snake to get hands on. Awesome. All right, we're gonna let Lydia release her coachwhip she spotted and maybe call it a day. We'll finish working this tract, but I mean, that's a pretty solid finish to the day if we don't see anything else. Gorgeous, massive adult coach. I mean, this thing's probably 6'5". It's going on a foot longer than I am tall. That is incredible. And just so chill. Look at that. Just gonna pass this beauty off. Look at that. That's ridiculous. He was sitting right here by this mattress. We're gonna put him down and see if he goes into a hole right here. Where are you going? Oh, he's periscoping.
Where should I go? It's even bigger on the ground there.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing that crossing the road. This thing is not super eager to go down a hole or anything. Come on, focus. What are you doing?
Being a good boy.
He's being an indigo. That's so weird. Really curious where he's going. Oh. And doubling back. Yep. Found the hole.
Yeah, really.
I think he's just trying to decide if he wants to commit to it. Ben just spotted a pine. I'm out of breath because I came sprinting. It's just pancake like the coach whip was.
Second, I was like, oh no, it's all fungally.
It looks
It's
pretty
fine.
good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's poking his head up. That is incredible. Pine snake and a coach whip on the burn. That is just unbelievable, frankly. I mean, today started off really slow, but it's just ended up turning into a great day. Pine, diamondback, and coach whip all at this second spot of the day. The first spot, we just had the one diamondback in a hole and a shed of an indigo. All right, now how are we feeling? We were feeling pretty good before. Personally, I'm feeling great. That is just ridiculous. Such a cool looking pale face on this one too. Another female coach whip and pine snake. All right, Ben's gonna scan this girl for a pit tag and we're gonna see if this is a snake that has been captured before on this property.
It looks like she's new.
New snake.
She's
New
sniffing
snake.
like he's gonna go up your sleeve. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up
No.
in a good way. You gonna bite me? She's not gonna bite me. That is pretty ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
You just did as a mirror.
We're actually gonna take this girl back and process her. So we're gonna bag her temporarily and then bring her back. But I mean, just wow. A full-grown adult female pine snake that Ben spotted curled up right after Lydia found the coach whip. The coach whip was like right over there. These snakes were very, very close together. All right, guys, well, as the sun goes down over the beautiful pine forest here, I can't help but be pretty thankful that we found as many snakes as we did today. It started off really rough, and by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we had only seen that one first diamondback in the burrow that I didn't get any video of. So I'm glad we managed to have a strong finish to the day. We're going to go get dinner now and probably come back out and shine around for some amphibians once it gets dark. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day, day 2 of the Raffle Winners weekend trip. Excited to spend today in the field with Lydia and Brian again. Yesterday was incredible. We really found so many of the cool things that you would expect to see in this area that today, the main thing that we could really expect to see that we missed yesterday is an eastern indigo snake. So that's going to be the big thing we want to see today. Obviously, they're a big and fantastic snake and the main thing that the Orianne Society focuses their work on. So, and if we can't find an indigo, maybe we'll at least see another diamondback or something. So let's get to it. All right, the habitat we are in this morning is pretty beautiful. Hopefully it will produce an indigo. It's very windy and cool today compared to yesterday though, so Potentially not as snaky all around, but should be fine for indigo snakes. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, it took the better part of the day. Once again, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but we finally stumbled upon a beautiful female eastern indigo snake. I mean, that's a pretty clean sweep of the cool snakes to see in South Georgia this time of year, between all the things we saw yesterday and this beauty. But she is, as many indigos are, stunningly beautiful. So we did scan this snake, and it is a recapture, so no pit tag in this one, but we are going to take measurements and stuff, right?
Yep.
All right. We'll get some quick photos and get to processing this animal. All right, well, she is being a good girl so that Brian and Lydia can get some pictures, but after this, we're going to measure her real quick, take weight.
Weight, length, we're going to take a number of fungal and parasite samples.
And then we'll return her to the habitat. There's another eastern fence lizard. Seems to be the only things out today besides indigos, or a indigo. All right, here's a new species for the year. This is a southeastern five-line skink. Once again, these guys are really only guaranteed identifiable by the uniform row of scales on the underside of the tail there, but they do have a little bit of a look to them. Kind of cool, not something we get in hand terribly often because of how fast they are. Well, this is pretty cool. We have a patch of blooming butterwort here. This is a carnivorous plant. It grows in boggy areas. You can see these are the leaves, and they have little sticky pads similar to a sundew on the leaves there. The little critters get stuck in. All right, everybody. Well, it has been a pretty great day, despite the fact that we only found one snake. We spent the day in some beautiful habitat, and also, I mean, it's hard to complain about an eastern indigo on any day of the week. So that's probably going to do it for our Raffle Winners trip of 2024. I really cannot believe that the raffle has gone this well 2 years in a row. Not only did we raise a good chunk of money for snake conservation, but we actually had a very successful field outing for the people who won the raffle. So it was a great time hanging out with Lydia and Brian. I really enjoyed getting out in the field with them, and I'm glad we got to find some snakes. So that being said, I'm probably going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my links in the description if you're interested in learning more about the raffle and Orianne Society in general. So they do great work for snake conservation, so if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, they are linked below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.